see you, yes.
Alright.
Alright, are they both recording? Oh, thank you. Frank, you're gonna want this in there?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Sir.
Good work. I probably hit one of those buttons that did something.
It's okay.
Let's hope I didn't.
Alright, we good?
I'm fucking dandy and swell.
Alright. Good?
Good.
Recording. Clapping. 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap, clap.
Hello, greetings and salutations. Welcome to this editions of the Brian's World Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Bowden. With me, Frank Gazzaro, Corey G.
Hello.
Hey.
This is the fun ADHD-filled podcast fueled by marijuana, and here we are. Corey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. As we record, we're in March Madness. Frank, I know you're fine. We're in March
Good, very
Madness. We're in March Madness. The brackets have been picked. We have we announced it late. Not everybody on the Patreon filled out a bracket.
Oh.
We have
How many we got in there?
we have 11 entrants,
That's not bad.
and one is I had Sweet Wonderful fill out a bracket.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So one of the brackets is Sweet Wonderful's. If she wins, she gets nothing.
Oh,
Why not?
Because it's for the people.
it's for the people.
I'll tell you why.
It's like how if you work at a radio station and your brother can't win.
Yeah.
the thing.
It's like for fun. I just want to see if she beat you. Honestly.
She'll certainly beat me.
Yeah.
So whoever comes in second, if she wins, I'm guessing would then.
Yeah, like if one of us wins, we don't win the money.
Right.
But there is money. So without any further ado, I'll announce the prizes.
Woohoo!
There are
Prizes.
prizes.
Everybody loves it.
Whoever comes in first place, you'll get a year of Patreon for free.
Beautiful.
We'll Venmo you $60, right?
Nice.
That's nice.
Right? Yeah. Second place, we'll give you $30. Big high stakes here.
There you
The
go.
more Patreon, the higher the money goes.
You're right.
As we get more Patreon and we do this down
You're
the
like
road.
you're like the high Mr. Beast.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how is
Put
the
all the
beast?
money
Yeah.
right back in
Yeah,
there.
put the money right back in there. And then in third place, we'll make a donation in your name
Yep.
to something. Just to the people.
Like for what, $10 or something?
Yeah, $10 a donation.
To the charity of your choice.
To the charity. I'll pick it.
Alright.
To the charity.
The White
prize.
Nationalist Party.
Yeah, the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's a good one. That's a good one. I also have my notes.
Yep. I
Dude.
love the notes.
Well, I also love the notes too. But there's so many notes today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sent you guys a nice message that I got.
Yeah.
I shared it with you.
Yes.
And
we
I-
haven't gone over that?
No, we have not.
Huh.
Frank's
What?
too busy trying to figure out his bracket.
Is that what he's
It just
doing?
went away, that's all. Yeah, it just went away. I'm trying to get it back. I'm sorry.
I just want to know who'd you pick to win, Frank?
I didn't
I
know,
don't know.
man.
I don't know. And then he pulls it up on his phone.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and he's not logged in.
The website
I'm
sucks.
freaking out. You show up, and he doesn't even have a fucking bracket.
I have a bracket.
Also, another thing is, it would be nice if everybody could go back. All the Patreon members that filled out a bracket, if you could go back to your bracket and kind of put some kind of indication as to who the
You
fuck
are.
you are, a little bit, because ESPN fan 69.
Oh, yeah.
3698122896 picks one. You're winning right now. You're doing great. As of recording, you're in first place. Don't know how it's gonna last. You have Brian Bulldogs winning the whole thing. I don't know who it is, and even when I click on it, you don't see the person's name. You just know that they're an ESPN fan.
Wow.
3698122896.
Right.
So we didn't troubleshoot that thing. We should have
No.
put in the instructions to make your bracket your name. Like mine is Brian's bracket.
Well, that was yours.
So when you look at, see,
Got it.
Corey Costa has Corey Costa. Some person has no idea what I'm doing.
I love that name.
tremendous. That should have been my name.
One says T. Morgan puked on my bracket. And then there's a lot of other ESPN fans.
Right.
Everybody else is ESPN fan. Oh no! Oh no, we have our first upset in the Patreon bracket as I look.
What happened? Somebody had Clemson?
ESPN fan 86779000199's pick 1
Yep.
had Clemson winning the whole thing, and they were just eliminated by McNeese Cowboys
Yes.
as we record. So
So,
there's that.
when was the last time we recorded on? Fucking losing track of time.
A long time ago.
Saturday? Did we record Saturday?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
It might have been Wednesday, last Wednesday.
Last
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay. All right. That's why we didn't get to this message.
Yeah.
All right. Get to this
That
message.
Brian
It's great.
printed in size 72 font.
It's the screenshot that does
Yeah.
it.
Whatever you got to say.
It just you got. Well, I was talking. I believe this is Austin. And he wants me to rewrite Old Yeller script, which I
Yes.
will do.
I love it.
But you know, he was talking. You guys made my life so much better, and I've made my bad days good days. I love every episode you put out. Can't wait for the new ones. I love your energy, the friendship you guys even have. Though Corey has a thing against old people. Thank you guys so much for what you do, and I'm happy that I can look up a Patreon and support an improvement of the garage for you guys. And it was nice. You
That
got
was
a
very
lot
nice.
of messages like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
very nice.
People that,
Very nice.
Heartwarming.
Too nice.
yeah.
Too nice.
Yeah,
Almost
Chris Tessier like Gilbert Godfrey, and Andrew Dice Frank. That was another one.
Can you hit the camera?
I was shooting for it.
All right. Because that'd be a good clip.
It
One
would,
day
it
it'll
would.
happen. One day it'll happen. It's like when fucking Letterman used to throw the pencils.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I don't have a pencil, and if more Patreon members, I'll be well off to just launch pencils.
We'll just have
into the
pencils for
atmosphere.
days.
Yeah. Right now we can't do that. I want us to get to the point where I can just throw a G2 and not give a fuck.
Let's get there.
That is a superior fucking pen.
The
Oh,
G2?
G2
The
pen,
G2
yes.
is pretty good.
Pilot, yes, that's a very good
What
pen.
point do you, the tiny little point or the medium sized point, do you know?
The ones that are on sale at the time.
Yeah.
all right.
As long
Or
as
the
they're
ones-
G2s,
I'm
yes.
the ones that I
particular
steal.
about my pens.
Oh yeah, if a club ever has me fill out a fucking 10-9, a W9, whatever the fuck,
Yep.
and they hand me a G2,
You mean a rider?
they're not getting it back.
Oh.
No. Yeah. 10.99, yeah.
Yeah. You know, some of us claim comedy, frankly.
Claim it?
You haven't done taxes in years.
I'm
You said
a
that
few
before-
years
before
behind,
we
allegedly.
recorded.
I'm a few years
You
behind.
didn't say allegedly before
I'm
we
saying it
recorded.
now.
He's saying it on a recording.
On the recording, he's saying I allegedly never pay my taxes.
But
But in reality,
every year
it's only been
since
4
I
years
became an
since
adult.
Frank Gazzero
I've
paid
done
his
it like
taxes.
18 times or 20 times.
Anyway, do you know who you have winning the fucking thing yet? I have Florida. Who do you have? Superman.
The entire
St. John.
thing?
You picked St. John's Red Rockets.
Yeah. I think I had St.
And
John.
Frank looked like he picked Texas A&M from here. I don't fucking know.
Dude.
Oh, he's not on there?
He's probably one of the ESPN fans. He probably
Oh.
picked Clemson. The fucking
Oh, I
idiot.
am ESPN fan. I'm
ESPN fan.
559-775-1743.
Yeah, you have Texas A&M winning the whole thing.
All right, there
That's
we
a
go.
good pick, Frank.
Yeah, I've heard of them before. I have a very specific strategy.
What is your specific strategy?
It's the best teams must be the ones that you hear like in passing the most over time,
Okay.
right? So like I've heard of Texas A&M
Probably
thousands of
not.
times.
Probably not in basketball. Probably in football.
Oh, that's a really good point. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you haven't heard much about Texas A&M
But I
basketball.
was like, I recognize that school. They must have great sports.
No.
He would have had Notre Dame winning the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Are they bad at football? Oh, or basketball?
This is a basketball
Oh, they don't have
thing.
basketball, right?
No, they have
Oh, they do.
basketball.
But they
What
suck?
the fuck?
Do they suck?
What the fuck?
Is that what you were saying?
What?
No,
What?
is it
No,
like
I'm
a
saying
terrible-
because they're a well-recognized team.
Oh, exactly.
They're the most, probably the most recognizable
Yeah.
team
Yeah.
in
Yes.
college sports.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why wouldn't they be really good?
They're not.
Okay.
That's why they're not in the
I
tournament.
would think the funding alone would make them really good,
Yeah.
you know?
No, that's why they're not even in the tournament. You didn't want me to talk about this, but you're talking about the bracket and everything. I just want to highlight how well my heels did, and everyone was giving them shit for making it in the tournament, and then they went and smacked the first team they played in the playing game. So fuck all of you. Carolina deserves to be in the tournament. I still think they're going to beat. What do they got? Missouri and
They
then
got
Iowa
Ole Miss.
State. Ole Miss,
Ole
and then
Miss
Iowa
and-
State.
What if Lipscomb wins against Iowa State?
Doesn't matter.
As we record this, I'm going to tell you I have North Carolina going to the next round.
Yeah.
At least to the next round, and I'm going to pick them in the survival pool that I'm in.
Yes, they're
So,
gonna win. They're gonna win. Definitely gonna win.
I'm looking forward to that. Corey, you said we never get negative messages.
Correct.
So Tracy sent in,
Nice.
old people prefer cannoli, you discriminating age-phobic fuck. What do you think? Younger women don't deserve some spunk, only old ladies do?
What the fuck?
That's not what I think.
And
at all.
then she sent me, and
Some spunk.
then hold on, and then she sent me a message. Because she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I called you a fuck.
Oh, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking to you.
She was talking to everybody in general.
Oh, okay.
She goes, sorry, I called you a fuck. I didn't mean it.
You can't write a mean message and then write an apology
Yeah,
for
I
it.
know.
The podcast has gotten me through some tough days. Thanks for sharing. You're very funny. Anyway, and this is it. She's gonna be selling some glass stuff at Solar Dispensary on 418. It's like a little fair with vendors.
Oh, okay.
So, and she asked if we could have some Brian World merch to wear, and I said we don't have anything to wear, but I'll give her some stickers and stuff, and everybody can go see Tracy buy some of her shit at the dispensary, at the
Nice.
Solar Dispensary, April 18th.
What else you got?
Well, I got Louis Stravato chimed
yeah.
in.
What?
He goes, I have to say, Corey can sometimes be a little bitch.
Yes! That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
I don't really know him, so it's not fair to say.
But he said it.
But I went to New Orleans before going on Shiprock cruise, and he had a blast. So you didn't like that. You
I
didn't
did
like
not
New
like
Orleans.
New Orleans. No. Frank didn't
Uh,
like New Orleans either.
No, I thought it was a little scary, but I did kind of like it.
And then Louis does this thing where he'll text me as he's listening to the episode.
Yep.
So he's like, I'm just getting to the point where you're talking about me, and they can still go fuck themselves. They need to mind their fucking business. I'll always have your back. And the best compliment he got was that somebody said he was a ray of sunshine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say he is a ray.
He
of
is a ray of
sunshine.
sunshine.
Oh.
Matter of fact.
Ooh,
that was close.
Oh.
Matter of
Probably
fact, he's raising money for the leukemia, lymphonomia. It's just, what do you say?
Lymphoma.
Lymphoma?
Lymphnomia.
Yeah,
It's a place where you go.
yeah. He was nominated for a visionary for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of New England.
Wow, that's cool.
So
fucking A.
yeah, so if anybody wants to donate to that, you can go to thebriansworld.com.
There's your charity of choice.
There it is. Well,
There
yeah,
it
there
is.
it is. That's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
See, there's the charity. Third place in the bracket. You are gonna donate money to Louis' leukemia link on thebriansworld.com. It says Louis' leukemia
Do it in
link.
your name. And
I like it.
We'll do it in your name. But we're gonna do it in the name that you did the bracket under. So
That would be fucking amazing.
it's good, yeah. That's
Because
what
there'll
I'm
be
doing.
paperwork somewhere with that name.
Yeah, but
ESPN 1 through
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
That'll live forever in tax records.
my bracket sucks balls. Donate it to college. To Leukemia and Lymphomia Society. So
You
anyway.
have other comments, or you want me to read the Spotify comment?
I got one more comment, but that it'll lead to a lot of things.
Oh.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, read it.
Well, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. I put up the video. Andrew Dice Frank politely asking people if they want to suck his cock.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's asking politely.
He was asking politely, right? And everybody's watching the video. It's got like 1,000 views. And then some guy, Short Michael.
What's
His name's Short Michael.
Who's tall, Michael?
Yeah, I want to meet Tall Michael. He goes, what a goof. 35 followers and making fun of anyone is wild. To which I say, you're absolutely fucking right.
Right.
But fuck you, Short Michael. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck how many followers we have on Instagram. That's where I'm at in
Making
life.
fun of who was he talking about?
Making fun, probably you,
Me?
Andrew Dice, whoever the fuck.
We
I
were
don't
making
know.
fun of somebody.
We were
and
making
this
fun of
guy-
somebody. I don't know. I mean,
Maybe he's a
wait.
big Dice fan and
Wait
never
till
made
he
fun of
wait
Dice.
till he sees the fucking video where I put my fingers up and make a Chinese face. But this fucking guy,
Short
dick-
Michael.
short Michael, short in the pants Michael, short dick Michael, short fucking cock Michael,
Don't worry, you can take it, Michael.
at short Michael.
I can't believe you're.
We won't have to go slow, Michael.
What? Yeah, my plumber's here. I had a situation with the shower. We can get into that after I fucking cut a promo on this asshole.
I hope he hears.
I post the shit to Instagram,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck what we get. I want the people that want to follow us will fucking follow us. And if we only have 35, we only have fucking 35. I'll tell you what, as of recording 37, but we got more Patreon members than fucking Instagram followers. So hey, listen to this short, Michael, you piece of shit. There's more people that pay to listen to us on Patreon than follow us for free on Instagram, you fucking asshole. So, let's keep that trend going. And as long as we can have more Patreon members than Instagram followers, I think that's a great day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Short Michael, feel free to send us a message with your response to this.
Do it on Patreon at briansworld.com.
We'd love to hear what you think. Hear your rebuttal.
But I thought I handled that pretty well.
Just
Okay.
now?
Considering.
You mean you waited to assassinate him publicly?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he assassinated us publicly
You didn't.
in front of our 35 followers.
That's true.
I'm surprised.
He
somebody-
cast the first stone.
All right.
I'm surprised somebody didn't go into him. I'm surprised. One of the listeners didn't like.
We will.
Chime
We
in.
will. Eventually, we're going to have a Beyonce-like following. Where if you talk bad about the Brian's World or Corey G, people are going to fucking feel the pain from the fans. Notice I didn't say Frank.
Yes, I did notice
That
that.
was intentional. They won't care.
I have all right, 2 Spotify comments. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Korean Dave,
Corey and Dave!
my favorite.
Hello, Corey!
My.
Corey!
Thank
You say his name and he appears. Hello, how are you, Corey? I heard you say Corey and Dave.
John says you are his favorite guest.
Oh, John, I can see why. Everybody here is so not entertaining that when Corey and Dave come on, he's like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy spring day. Which is not,
Korean Dave, do you have a bracket?
Oh, no, I should have made a bracket.
No bracket for Korean Dave.
I know, but I tell you who win right
You
now.
tell
okay?
me who's gonna
Who
win.
you?
Korean Dave.
Okay, you got. I think Louisville will win. I think North Carolina will win. I think Marquette will win. I think Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma will win the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
They have a very tough team. They only have a one white guy. He sit on the bench the whole time. I think he just give people water.
Okay, that's good. It's good. You want to hear the other?
Beira. I think Beira has a good chance.
I really wish Korean Dave would have done a bracket. It would have been better.
It would have been better than a Frank's bracket.
Hey, my
Yeah.
I
bracket's
tell
pretty
you
good.
what,
I got one.
I think Roaringford has his real shot here.
Who?
Wofford, they play at Tennessee.
Wolford. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes. I say, yes, Frankie. So go ahead. You have anything else nice to say about Korean Dave?
No, that was it for Korean
All
Dave.
right.
He's our favorite guest.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right. Thanks
Bye.
for stopping by, Korean Dave.
See you, Rhea.
And then Cody said, Carolyn versus Corey on Netflix. I think so. I got my money on Carolyn. And I just want to say, for the record, that this
Be careful.
stigma that I don't like old people.
Stigma.
Yes, this
It
reputation.
really
This
has.
factual thing that is absolutely true. Is that why I have stigma?
You know,
This-
I can't believe people don't think I like old, crusty ass, smelly ass, moldy people.
I just, for the record, I have never said or done anything for this reputation that I have somehow garnished.
You've never beaten up an old person.
But I am telling you right now, if that's gonna be my reputation, I'm gonna fucking live up to it. Now I'm really gonna fucking not like old people.
This ain't fucking wrestling in the 70s. You don't have to
Make
live
up a
the
new
bit,
slur
Corey.
for it.
Yeah, make up
No.
a new slur.
Oh,
What would you
no,
call-
no, no.
What would you call an old person, Corey? What would be an old person slur?
I don't know. I have to think through that. It's gonna be something.
Little gray faced motherfucker?
No, I'm
Huh?
thinking at first I was thinking like silver fuck or something.
Silver fuck.
Yup. Or,
Silver fuck, you silver fuck? That sounds like a compliment.
Yeah, maybe.
It can't be
Maybe.
a compliment.
Yeah. Wrinkly bag of balls, possibly.
That's too
Yes.
many syllables. Wrinkly bag of balls?
Yes, you wrinkly bag of balls.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
We'll work on it. We'll
Yeah.
work on it. Next week we'll have a whole, make up a new
Yes.
slur name.
I'm
for
just
people.
fucking
Call
tired
them
of it.
L diggers.
What?
Like elderly combined with the N word.
Oh.
No.
We'll work on it.
Come on.
No.
ELD.
That is inappropriate.
Is it?
And I
Yeah.
just put on a rice hat and did an Asian accent, like a thick Asian accent.
I don't know. It's not. I didn't say the word.
There's a Down syndrome Barbie behind it. And that was the most insensitive thing I've
That's
ever heard.
impossible.
Ever heard.
There's not even an N in it.
Ever. Lori, I also want to say Lori sent me a bunch of pictures of Brian's World stickers that she plastered all over Universal Studios.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So was that it for the?
Yes, those are the 2 Spotify comments.
I felt like there was more. There was a lot on fucking.
Again,
Patreon.
it's only 2 days after posting, so it is.
It
a
is.
little
It
tight
is a lot.
turnaround.
There's a lot to do. We do so much, Corey.
Oh my god, we were just talking about this the other day when we were talking. Like the fucking amount of work that goes into not just like a podcast, but between the podcast and the comedy and like everything that you have to. You're either writing a bit for the podcast, or you're writing a bit for a set, or you're editing a video for the podcast, or you're editing a video for comedy, or you're listening back to the stuff you created so that you can mark what the fuck you're doing or what I mean, it's just so
It's a lot.
much fucking work.
Yeah, I made a list one day. It's like I'm not a comic. I'm also a graphics design artist, a video editor,
Yup.
a marketing fucking whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. What
I think
that
they
job
market
is.
things.
They market things.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
marketeer. I'm a marketeer. That's
Yeah, you're a
the name of that.
marketeer.
I'm a marketeer. Own a production company where we put on live shows. If
Right.
anybody wants a club quality fucking show, or you want to go see a club quality show that's not at a club, go to wickedfunnyproductions.com or go to thebriansworld.com. Link is in there. But yeah, we produce our own shows. We do a lot.
2 fucking hours I spent on Tuesday night before the Carolina game
Mm-hmm.
editing a 1-10-second clip so that I could post it.
That'll
took me
get
2
100 views.
Yeah, it took me 2 fucking hours
Why?
to edit this clip. 'cause
Like
I was
just to
having,
cut it out?
No, I was having audio problems with it, so
Oh.
I was trying to get it to, match up and get everything to be right. And then I couldn't get the beep in the right spot that I needed the beep. It's just like all this fucking work that goes into it. The people are like, oh yeah, oh you're a comic, oh that must be fun. And it's like, that is such a, like the 45 minutes to an hour that you spend on stage is nowhere near all of the other shit that goes
outside
into
work,
it.
yeah. Yeah, like when people pay for a comedy show, you're not necessarily paying the headliner that night. You're paying them for the years it took them to get to that point.
Right, yes,
It
yeah.
took me 20 years to get here to say the price of a show, and my personal opinion, it's still undervalued.
So think about this. Think
No,
about
you know
this.
what? I want to say that.
Go
It
figure.
is. Because I saw a flyer for a local show coming up, and I was fucking disgusted at the lineup and the price. And it's like, what the fuck is
Think about
going
this.
on?
Pharmacy companies charge you how much money for medication? And they always say, oh, it's because of the research and development. Do you know how much it cost us to get that drug to that point? Well, that's what it fucking cost me to get my set to that point.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a fucking long time.
Yeah, it's like an athlete plays a game for a few hours a week, maybe,
Yep.
but it's a full-time job.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
You just don't
Yeah.
see all that other
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, it's crazy the shit that, I mean, even just going to a show, people are like, oh you have a show, that must be fun. It's like, it's fucking 6 hours. It's 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back, fucking hour and a half. I'm only on stage for an hour, but I sit there for a half hour, wait for the rest
Overall,
of
your
it.
pay per
Yeah,
hour is
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And you're like, it's fucking 6 hours.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not-
a night away.
yeah, people are like, oh, that you make that for just doing an hour of comedy? I'm like, it's fucking 6 hours, guys.
I had last weekend off.
Oh.
I had 2 days off. I had Friday off, Saturday off, and Sunday off. And I said, it's like Sunday afternoon. I said, "Oh my God, I feel refreshed. I feel good. I'm ready for the week." And I'm like, "Oh, that's because I had a weekend.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never had like a weekend. It's so rare that I have like a weekend. And it's like even I think back, it's like, wait a minute, I took the trip with Sweet Wonderful to Miami, but still I'm traveling, fucking getting kicked out of hotel.
But even still, like, you say you had a weekend, but we were still exchanging text messages, talking about clips, like, what are we clipping? What, you're putting notes in the phone of what you're doing. You're still not off. You're not
Yeah,
completely unplugged.
Oh yeah,
Your
no,
brain-
I
your
work
brain
every
never
day.
stops.
I work
Yeah.
every day, but to not have to dedicate like 6 to 8 hours to a show
Yep.
is like, wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's literally a day
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
6 to 8 hours is a work day.
yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And all of that on top of, this isn't all we do. Like, we all have day jobs. So
Yeah.
then you add that
I have
on
a
top
soul
of.
sucking day job.
I luckily don't.
Yeah, I have a good day job.
You used to.
Yeah. Yes,
Uh,
I did.
You
Yes.
had a shitty. You worked in a shitty fucking
fuck.
place.
Never,
man.
never again.
Yeah.
I'll never do that to myself again. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so much that goes into it that I was like, what the fuck? It was one thing when it was comedy, but
I'm not gonna say where Corey worked, but it's a place where young men can go.
yeah.
You know?
I think I'm at like the statute of limitations on it. It's
You
been,
can
like,
you
more
can
than
stay
7
there.
years.
You can stay there, and I'll show you the way.
You can have a good meal.
You have a good meal. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's many ways to have a good time.
yeah. I think I'm at like the statute of limitations. It's been 7 years since I worked there. So
Is there a statute of limitations for defamation or whatever?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
would assume there
We
is.
could just test it right here, I guess. We can just see what happens. We've never dealt with that before.
We've done that. We've dealt with that.
yeah.
What?
We
Tell me
told
what-
no, cause fucking we had
Do you need to wait 5 years?
we had a crippled person
we
on.
better
Talk
be
about
careful.
another crippled person, and then that crippled person that the crippled person was talking about got mad that the crippled person was talking about him as a crippled person.
Yeah.
And then that crippled person got a lawyer to come after us, saying that we were saying shit about him. We're like, we didn't say shit about you. And so we had to get a lawyer. My lawyer was like, you didn't say shit about him. And then that whole thing went so far, he never signed the fucking thing. So fuck that crippled son of a bitch that tried to fucking sue us and never signed the paperwork to do it.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
A story was told with nobody named, but the guy.
Matter of fact, I think because he didn't, I think we could say exactly what
No,
the fuck
let's
happened.
not-
His name was
No, let's not. No.
crippled piece of shit.
the one on the show didn't say the guy's name, but the lawyers was like, enough information was shared so it's Googleable.
Oh, well, it's Google. Well,
Well,
all
I
he
don't
said
really-
was crippled piece of shit, so you're
Yeah.
not going to find anything
Yeah.
based on
Or
what
if
you're
you Google crippled piece of shit,
yeah.
maybe this guy will come up
Wow. All right.
because he was a crippled piece of shit.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of.
He was.
He was. No,
It was
agree.
Easter. It was Easter weekend.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Jeez, that sounds.
So yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of fucking work we put into this shit.
Yeah.
You know, we need to think hard about, how we're gonna call people crippled pieces of shit on the podcast.
Yeah, it's not willy-nilly about
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't
Can't just be a willy nilly. We just gotta wake up and this just happens naturally. No, we gotta think hard. We gotta think hard. Go write jokes. Edit your video
You said it
sound.
like a kid just learning how to talk.
Yeah, you gotta work hard. You work hard on your jokes.
But I'm sure we're not the only people that do that. But it's just get to
We're
talk about
we're
our
not the
podcast.
only people that there's a lot of hard-working comics out there, and there's a lot of fucking idiots out there that think they're fucking hard-working comics that aren't.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. That's what sucks is that when people can't advance in the real world of comedy, they just start doing their own shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, nobody has booked you to fucking do anything. Why are you booking yourself to headline a show and selling tickets for an obnoxious amount
That
of
is
fucking money?
fucking
Yeah.
insane.
That's it's
Yeah.
infuriating. Like it's robbing people. You know, like that's honestly what it is.
Yeah.
You're robbing people. It's like if you know, like the plumber that I have here, he's like a certified real fucking plumber. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's a real working plumber.
Yeah,
You can interview him, and if you want, he'll tell you all the stories about the shit that he has had to deal with. Literally,
Yeah.
literal shit. And so it's like, imagine like that guy loses work because some dude just decided I want to be a plumber one day.
Yeah.
And then that person goes into a house and says, no, I'm a plumber. No, I know what I'm doing. I'm a plumber. You know, and they talk their way into the house to fix the plumbing. And the next thing you know, water's fucking squirting everywhere. Your daughter's knocked up. You know?
Yeah, and the people are like, well, I'm never calling a plumber again.
Yeah, it's
right.
like, oh man, I'm never calling a plumber again. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Not good.
yeah, it's shitty. Like, there's just shitty things in the business, but there's good things in the business too.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I tend to assume most people who are terrible, that are like, I'm going to book myself to do an hour, they're delusional.
Oh,
Like,
it's
because
incredibly
they
delusional.
must believe that they're wonderful. You
They
know?
do. And yeah, I would love.
It's nothing but delusion.
Yeah, I would love to do just watch their videos, man. Because like to me, it's fun.
It is pretty funny.
It is like to me, like that's the worst part is like the people that are doing this are actually to me the most hilarious people because they're so bad at it.
I feel like, you know what we need to do? We need to go to one of these shows.
Oh, I'd fucking love that, Corey. I'd love that idea.
Every time I see these shows, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking show up
I'm
there.
gonna show up.
I'm just gonna show up and make the person perform in front of me. Not that I'm some, you know what I mean? Like not that I'm some like
That's some Vince McMahon shit right there, man.
Fucking move. If I didn't have to work that night, I fucking love that idea. Just show up, and everybody, I was walking on the street, and this guy kept hitting my back of my foot. I turned around, I said, what the fuck? He was blind. Oh!
That's what I mean. Like I want to show up and I want to be like, all right, yeah, I want to see you. You're a headliner. I want to see your set. Like I clearly
Sit in
haven't
the
seen
front
you.
row?
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly
oh,
haven't
right
seen-
in the front row.
I haven't seen you in a while, so I must be missing something. I want to see because I remember when you weren't a headliner, so I want to see what you've progressed to.
I love Angry Corey.
No, it's fun.
Yeah, no, I love that idea. I love
It's a
that
fun
idea. Yeah, and anybody that wants to fucking, if you think I'm talking about you, send me a fucking clip and I'll let you know.
Yeah, send me a flyer.
Let your comedy fucking speak for itself.
Send me a
'Cause
flyer and I'll
that's the
show up.
thing. People hate, like, there's people that fucking hate me in comedy, but you can't say I'm not funny on stage. You know?
Well, here's the thing. Now, somebody can say, I don't think he's funny. Because it's not their style of comedy.
You know
which
what,
is
let
fine.
me- can I-
But if
can I-
everybody else around you is
Right.
laughing, then
Let me refrain. Not funny's what objective.
Yes.
Anything can be or not be funny.
yup,
You can't say that I don't do my job on stage.
right, yes.
That's the thing. You could say Brian's a stoner comic. He says fuck a lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I don't like Brian's comedy. He says fuck a lot. He says fuck a lot. Too much. He says fuck too much.
Have you gotten that
He
complaint?
made my girl uncomfortable when he said fuck too much. Look at this face, Frank.
I don't
You
want
want to
to.
upset
It makes
this
me
Down
uncomfortable.
syndrome
Yeah,
Bobby
I
by
mean-
saying fuck words and cunt.
Only if it makes
that
it
what
go
you
away.
want?
If it makes it go away.
So, I forgot what I was getting at. But anyway, I can't think of a time where I didn't do my job on stage.
Right.
You know, like the people laughed. You know, you can't deny that. You know.
And that's,
God
and
damn
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I just want to go see these shows that these people are putting on. That I'm like, God, last time I saw that person, they definitely weren't a headliner. I just feel like they've clearly done really well for themselves, so I want to go check it out. I'm
They progress
interested.
very quickly, obviously.
Yeah, I'm interested. Maybe that makes me a dick. I don't know.
No, it's fascinating. I mean, the ones that have been put out, some of them are spectacular.
Yeah.
They're just perfect.
Yeah. So
Honestly, like we did that, like the whole Andrew Dice Frank character. Like that's literally the type of comedy we're talking about. Like those
Yeah.
are the exact
Yeah.
type of shit.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's why I find Andrew
Yeah.
Dice Frank so fucking
You can go to
funny.
any open mic and hear those
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah.
No, you can go to a show and pay $55 and
$55.
that's how fucking much the ticket was that I saw. It's $55 fucking dollars.
Jesus Christ.
The headliner is a guy I'll put on a bringer show. You know, like that's the level that they're at.
Oh my God.
$55 fucking dollars. Usually I'm guessing it's all friends and family, like close
Or,
friends.
and
and
there
family.
must be dinner included. It's
Yeah,
gotta
so
be dinner
like they're
included,
gonna
right?
laugh because they want to
yeah,
support
it's
you,
fucking
and then you
ridiculous.
feel
Yeah.
like you killed, but you didn't kill. You know.
Yeah, but again, those are the shows. If you're headlining, I still want to go check it
I
out.
want to go check it out.
Yeah, and you
Why not
know,
learn from another headliner?
yeah, absolutely.
Learn.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to learn from the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a whoop whoop. Let's do it.
Here's the thing. None of my shows are $55 a ticket, so
No.
I'm clearly doing something
You know
wrong.
what?
So I want to go see
That's
what you
another
got.
Most shows at most comedy clubs everywhere are not $55.
I look at that ticket price. I'm like, I think I'm vastly under
Right.
fucking value.
So I want to go see what I'm doing
Yeah.
wrong. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like you said, Frank, I gotta learn.
If that's
I'm
the
fucking
case,
this up.
like a Chappelle ticket should start at $1,000.
Yeah.
You know?
If anybody is local and you do want to pay a fair price to see a great comedy show,
Yes. I
Nice
love a
transition.
shameless promo.
Nice transition.
you like that?
I do.
Yeah, you could go to. We got the Industrial Cafe.
Yes.
Join me at doing the Industrial
Great
Cafe.
venue.
It's an awesome fucking
You
venue.
don't sell that out? Is that how many tickets are left for that?
The March 27th show, there's like a few left.
Yeah.
That's
it's pretty much
gonna
sold
sell
out
out.
last
Yeah,
time.
that's
sell
definitely
out.
gonna sell out. So
And it's just a showcase, so I'm not gonna be doing a long set. If you want to see me do a long set, May 9th and 10th, you can come to the Comedy Connection. I'll be headlining the local comedy club,
Rhode Island
the
Comedy
Rhode Island
Connection.
Comedy Connection.
East
May
Providence,
9th
Rhode
and
Island.
10th, you're
May
there?
9th and 10th.
You're headlining May 9th
I'm
and 10th?
headlining May 9th and 10th.
Oh,
It is
that's
at
fun.
a comedy club, a place built for comedy.
Yes,
And the tickets are not $55 fucking dollars.
Because you're doing something wrong?
No, doing everything right.
No, because that's an insane price. to
That's
charge
an
for
insane price to see a show at a club if you don't have a lot of TV credits. I think the Joe Gatto show was like $50.
Right.
Like you know what? Like
If you're really famous,
yeah,
you can
you're
charge
a
$50.
draw.
like yeah, like when
But even most famous comics, like a lot that go to club, the Connection at least, don't charge that much.
yeah,
They're
no.
gonna tell tickets like $30 or something.
Yeah, I don't think the Matt Rife ticket was $50.
And let's be
Oh,
clear,
no.
right? When the club charges that, that's not the club getting that money. That's a door deal.
Well, it all depends on the person. We can get into the
for
intricacies
those
of that.
guys that can
Often
charge
yeah,
$50
yeah.
like
That's
that.
why.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a door deal. Like
Yeah.
they're getting, you know, the club might be getting a little bit of it, but most of that is going to the comic. So, again,
Yeah.
kudos to them that they can do that. I'm not there. I couldn't charge that. But
Yeah.
I want to see the guy that is.
It is. It's fantastic. Fantastically bad, but you know, it's like you said.
Entertaining, nonetheless.
Entertaining.
Some of them,
nonetheless.
yeah, it's pretty.
Speaking of comedy stuff, Andrew Dice Frank set. Have we come up with that?
I have an Andrew Dice Frank set.
Okay.
So Corey,
Okay.
have you been writing jokes for Andrew
No,
Dice
no,
Frank?
not yet. Not yet.
I have been.
Okay. How's it going?
It's going great.
Okay.
I have a lot of jokes. Eventually, we're going to do a bit where Frank reads and does an entire set as Andrew
I should
Dice
get like
Frank.
a leather jacket and a white t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we
it's-
should do it at the April Industrial Cafe.
No, I'm not doing it live.
You won't be able to do it. Live.
I'm not. I can't do it live.
You won't be able to do it. Live.
Oh, Fred.
I'm not gonna be able to like be in a character and be like
He can't.
loose enough to do it.
He can't.
'Cause
He
I've
can't
never
do his
done it
own
before.
set. Fucking
I'm fine with my set.
You're not fine with your
I
set.
can
Every time I
see-
see you, you got fucking papers out.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking like
That's
an
called-
anarchist.
That's called
Like you're
cirrhosis.
taking over a fucking city.
It sounds like you're prepping for the
It looks like the
SATs.
fucking. It's a lot of it, bro.
papers. A lot of
It's a
them.
lot of exactly. How long you been doing comedy?
Wait a
We
minute,
need-
wait a minute, Frank. But are you
I
doing
bought you a fucking
set tonight?
No, these just live in my pants.
Next to his cock.
And when I change my
Next to
pants,
they live in
I
my
switch
pants
them
next to
over.
my cock.
Yeah.
Do it like
They live in my pants next to my cock. Hey.
Yeah,
There's a bit right there, right?
Yeah.
Frank, where do you keep your jokes? Next to my
I
cow.
have
my
notebooks.
joke.
These
I
are.
got your joke right here. No, seriously, here's my notebook.
All right.
These are OCD set lists over and over with notes scribbled everywhere.
Yeah.
And that I eventually will transfer into a notebook.
That he will never open.
No,
Because
I
he
open
only
it all the
carries
time.
yellow pieces of paper.
I know, I saw
I
it.
don't bring my notebooks out because I'm afraid
You know,
I'm
you
gonna
can get
forget
legal
something.
pads, fucking 10 for a nickel.
I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my notebook, so I don't bring it out with me. So I do this.
So I bring these.
So you
pieces
bring
of paper to
800
lose.
sheets of paper and you're not afraid you're gonna lose.
You know what it is?
It's the size of a notebook.
And it's all individual.
Oh,
like,
I would
it's
never
so
use
easy
a
to drop
notebook.
it.
You are a fucking.
I would
dunce.
never use a notebook this time. I'm very particular about my notebooks. I only use meat competition
Tell us
notebooks.
one of your cocksucking jokes.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Tell us
I
one.
don't.
You
I don't
got
have
one
any
in
joke
here.
with cocksucking.
You do.
I don't. Do I?
Tell us a joke about
No.
when you have sex.
So
That's what the crowd really
I
wants
have
to hear.
I have a very detailed system of scribbles and then I transfer. And I don't bring my notebook out. 'Cause what if I lose it?
Can
and
you
don't
try to
pull
read
myself?
one of these as Andrew Dice Frank?
I can try, dude, but like I'm not a voices guy.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, I even did like little bullet points and stuff. Like, go ahead. Come on, do it. Go ahead. Yeah.
You ever stick your cock in a dry pussy? It'll chew your dick up. It's like sticking your cock in a blender and hitting frappe.
Yeah, do the next one.
I'm not gonna do all these.
Yes, you can. They're
One
not
time
bad.
I had anal with some broad. Had a colostomy bag. I liked it because it was a place for my cum to go. Easy cleanup. These are kind of funny.
See?
I like vanilla ice cream cones. I'll suck those things down, man. They're good. I put those sprinkles on it. Shit's good. Real good?
That's it.
You just like them?
Andrew Dice Frank
It's not
does.
really a joke, it's more of a statement.
Yeah, that's what these guys $55 to
declaration.
hear that joke. That's a $55 joke.
He's just giving
He's
advice
just
on
talking about
sprinkles
fuckers.
are pretty good. Like the other day, I had my phone out and I was jerking off to some porno. Some good rough porno. And right before I came, the man fucking the broad in the flick looks directly at the screen. Looks right at the camera. Right. I felt like I was wasting my cum shot. It was a busted load. Anyway, I got that guy back. I cummed right on his face.
See? I could do that for hours.
That is pretty fun.
Yeah,
I will
see?
say, yeah.
See, and you did it like in
Yeah,
character.
that was good, Frank.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of Paulie from The Sopranos.
There you go. See, that's what you need. You see,
Yeah.
it's a reference point.
Yes.
I like it.
I like how every once in a while Frank will be like, "Oh, I'm watching this show," and it's from like so long ago.
Yeah,
like, he
Sopranos.
walked in.
Yeah,
He
Sopranos.
walked in and talked about Sopranos like it just came out.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, yeah, I'm aware that it's a good show, but I never watch it like through. So I'm doing that now, and it is it might be one of the funnier shows ever. There's a lot of funny shit in that show.
What is your favorite line from that show, Frank?
My favorite line is when Tony is in the therapy office talking about how they're gonna have to take out his buddy because he's gay, right?
Okay.
She's like, "What's wrong with him?"
Johnny
and
Pancakes.
he goes, "He's a fag," and he sings it. You like the scene where Junior mushes the cake into his Guma's face? That's really funny. And she's crying and he's mushing the cake in her face.
That's good.
There's a lot of funny
Wow.
things in that show.
Wow,
Okay.
there's a lot of funny things.
When the woman was set on fire and then
yeah, it's so funny.
No, Tony's girlfriend sets herself on fire and he's visiting her in the hospital where she's recovering and he's dumping her. And he's like, "Listen, I'm sorry, you're gonna be pretty again. It's only 2nd-degree burns." And then his phone rings and she goes, "I'm gonna kill myself." And he goes, "Hold on, I gotta take this." And he walks out of the room. It's beautiful.
Listen, it's only 3rd-degree burn.
You're gonna be fine.
You're gonna be fine. He's a fan.
That's it.
The things that make Frank laugh the most are so horrific.
yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So you don't think you could do the set at the Industrial Cafe in April if we gave you the jokes up far enough in advance.
It'll be
It's
April
just,
24th.
it's like a very, I don't want to, I've never like acted in a character. It's very like embarrassing to me. Like,
Yeah,
most
he's
people-
gonna do it here.
Most people aren't gonna know that it's a character. They might think I'm not doing it seriously, like and if you
All right,
introduce it, it
so
won't be
if
funny.
let's say we do a live podcast one day where everybody that comes to the show either doesn't know us at all and we horrify them with a bunch of sex toys. That happened.
yeah, that was funny.
But like everybody will know us. You'll be like a little safe space, and then we can introduce Andrew Dice Frank, and you can do a whole fucking cock-sucking set. Like, fuck yeah.
I'd be willing to give it a shot.
There it is.
Okay.
See, all right.
All
So
right,
if we
we'll
do a
do that.
live, because people have been asking for a live podcast. They have been asking.
And
they
between now and
demand
then, we could just write nightmare jokes.
yeah, now and then, just horrificness. The people have been asking, so eventually we will do a live show,
Excellent.
and Frank will do Andrew Dice Frank.
Frank will make an
Andrew
appearance.
Dice Frank will be
Maybe I'll
there.
even smoke a cigarette and everything.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else, Score?
Did we talk about the industrial cafe? Like where the idea behind it came up, how we came up with that idea, how you came up with that idea?
No,
You want to get into that?
if you would like.
I think it's an interesting story.
Yes.
Like how you booked the room.
Yes, we're talking about the finer points of booking comedy.
You mean booking the people on shows or getting the room?
or just yeah?
No. The people that you book on the shows and why we are doing it, how we incorporated the name.
Why it's a
Industrial
hat on a
Cafe.
hat on a hat?
Yes.
All right, so the Industrial Cafe is where we run the Industrial Showcase.
Yes.
Because every show, you gotta kind of explain what a showcase is. A showcase is like usually you go see a comedy show, you'll see like 3 comedians. On a real professional show, you'll see 3, maybe 4 comedians.
How many comics do you see on a real professional show?
Like 3, maybe 4, like
3 is probably
host,
standard.
feature, headliner, and then maybe like a guest set.
Okay. All right. So if you see something that maybe has more than that.
Oh, if you see a show on a weekend with more than 6 people on it, the people on it are probably not at a payable level.
Okay.
Because
All
the
right.
people that are at a payable level are doing what? Shows where they
I
get
might see
paid.
more than 4 people on it.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
on like a Saturday
yeah,
night.
Yeah. Sometimes you might see somewhere.
4 to 5
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
4 or 5. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So Industrial Cafe.
It's all right. It was very passive aggressive, and I loved every single. Yeah. So if you see a flyer with more than like 6 or 7 comics on a weekend, like that's a major red flag as to the quality of the show. But anyway, you go to New York and it's like they do that at the Cellar, and it's like, yeah, but fucking Warwick, Rhode Island, and Attleboro, Massachusetts is not fucking New York City.
Yeah, and also like they're not having like super famous comics on every lineup.
Yeah.
That's why the Cellar
you literally
do that.
you don't have like
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
It's like, you know
Chris
what?
Rock.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
The
Colin
hardcore
Quinn,
show,
fucking
the hardcore show had 7 comics on it a couple times.
Yep.
Dan Soder and Tim Dillon and me and Ray and you. What a fucking crime!
Yeah, exactly.
What a crime!
There are exceptions in the rule.
Yes.
So the showcase that we're putting on is a Thursday night showcase. We get like 5 or 6 comics. Everybody does like 10 minutes. We'll get somebody that might be a host, and they might do a longer set at the end because they're getting ready to like feature at clubs. You know, you might have somebody who is fairly new at hosting host it because they finally get a chance to host a show.
Yep.
But I've also reached out to other local bookers in the area that I have seen work hard and have like the same mindset that we have. We might not have the same philosophy, but we have the same mindset.
Yep.
And I've reached out to these people and I'm like, hey, do you want to come perform on the show?
Yep.
So that way everybody on the show, you might be able to meet a new booker.
There you
A
go.
booker can meet new
a great
comics.
idea.
Yep.
It's a great, it's an easy way to network. And so the Industrial Cafe, having the Industrial Comedy Showcase with people from the industry on every show.
Yeah, cool
Yeah.
idea. I love it.
Yeah.
When you called me with that idea, I was like, that's a really good idea. I
great
like that idea because we've talked, a lot about like trying to help foster the scene.
Yeah.
And so when you came up with that idea, I thought,
Yeah,
that's
and
a
that's
really
the
great
thing, and
way
that's
for us
why,
to try to do
and
that.
that's why when we talk shit about these other shows, why I get so upset by it, because it's like I've taken hits for the scene, you know, like when I started to get paid for the hardcore show, I could have kept the entire budget. I
Right.
didn't. I spread it out to everybody, you know, so we could all make a little money.
Yeah.
When we do this show, it's like we could easily have made it something else. But it's like, no, I want to give other comics an opportunity to perform that isn't just a bringer, that isn't just, you know, at the same, you know, with the same people on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to have, you know, people can network and reach out. Like, that's what the show is for. So when you see these bullshit fucking outlaw shows going on that have nothing but self-interest in mind and fucking ego fluffing from all around, because that's all it is.
Yep.
It's like, dude, you're not even fucking in this realm. Like, you're not even, like, it's like I was talking to one of the bookers, you know, about the scene, and they're like, yeah, you know, I go to the mics and I see the scene. I'm like, dude, the thing is, your scene is this big. You know, it's like a big, huge circle, and I'm like, my scene is this big.
Yeah.
You know, it shrinks down, because if I expand out, you know, it's like I can't pay attention to all that other fluff, you know. But when the fluff starts getting into my stuff,
Right.
you know, like a $55 ticket for fucking hoopla,
That's bonkers.
you know, and it's like, and it's nothing against the other comics on the show, because there's comics on that show where it's like they are looking for stage time, and it is an like.
Yes.
I don't want to say opportunity, because that's a fucking word that people throw around in this fucking business.
No, but like comics are gonna take stage time.
yeah,
They
they're gonna
wanna
take the
perform.
stage
Yep.
time, and I get that.
It's not their fault. It's a
Yeah,
producer's fault.
and it's like, it's nothing against you as a comic, but when you are with this person and this person and this person and this person, guess what? It's a shit show now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not saying you're not right to perform, but in this setting, it's not.
Yeah, the
It's
booker
not,
booked
yeah.
it poorly.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not healthy
Yeah.
for you.
It's
as
not
a
Yeah,
healthy
it's
comic.
not
for
healthy for you.
anybody,
You're
you know,
getting
yeah.
set up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I just wanted to go over that, but
Yeah.
anyway.
And there is a lack of those like mid-level shows that are like not quite a club show, but not like a shitty open mic kind of bar
Right.
show either. Like it's important to have those in between level kind of
Absolutely.
shows, you know, that are run properly.
Well, yeah, because you have to develop the talent that is
Exactly.
going to eventually perform on your shows. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So yeah, comic development is huge for me, and that's what I love doing that. But you don't get paid for comic development; you get paid for the shows you run. and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So it's weird so it's hard to develop comics when you have financial responsibilities.
Right. But this is an avenue for folks to meet other bookers and potentially
Yeah,
get additional.
yeah. It's like a lot of the local
So,
guys,
yeah.
a lot of local comics and bitches like Riley needs a room, buy the comics, for the comics. Like, this is it, bro.
Yeah,
This is it.
yep.
This is it. This is it. And I'm sure they'll still find something to bitch about.
Oh yeah, I'm
So
sure.
you know, the ones that aren't on it. You know.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's our work. Tell us what bothers you with your job.
Yeah, send us a list. Your
Send
top
us a
10
list.
things you hate about
Top
your
10
everyday
things
job.
you hate about your fucking job. If you want to see me do my job, April 5th, I'm going to be at Headliners in New Hampshire. I'm looking forward to this show. I'll be featuring. I'm not
Oh.
headlining.
Okay.
But I'm working with Lenny Clark.
Fucking A.
I have, in 20 years,
Never.
I have never worked with Lenny Clark.
Oh, he's the
Wow.
fucking best, dude.
I met him once. He came up to me and he's like, "We got the same joke." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry. What did I do wrong?" And he goes, "No." He's like, "You do it one way, I do it another way." He goes, "But it's the same punchline." He goes, "You're good, you're good." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And it was like, that was it. That's all
that's
I know.
cool. Do you know
of
what
it.
joke he was talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, that was like the only time I met him. But it's like everybody that I know that has worked with Lenny or knows Lenny has always been like, you need to meet Lenny and work with Lenny.
Yeah, he's
You
the
know,
fucking best.
and so I'm excited to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then
He's the
April
nicest guy ever.
10th, I'm at Comics at Mohegan at 10 p.m. April 11th and 12th, I'll be at the Brouhaha Comedy Club in Hartford, Connecticut. That's another comedy club made for comedy. April 19th, I'll be at Soul Joe's in Potsdam, Pennsylvania. I think it's Potsdam, Pottsville.
Potsdam?
Potsdam?
I don't know.
Soul Joe's in Pottsdam, Pottsville. It might even be Pottstown.
That's somewhere in Pennsylvania.
It's in Pennsylvania. Soul Joe's in Pennsylvania. And then May 9th and 10th, the Comedy Connection in East Providence, Rhode Island. If you have enjoyed this, go over to the Patreon where we'll have more show coming up. You can go to briansworld.com. There's a Patreon link there. $5 a month. It's like a tip. Think of it like a tip. You enjoy the show. You enjoy us bitching about our work and our
white person
and our
problems.
shitty colleagues. Throw a $5 in the hat. Corey, you got anything coming up?
Yeah. I'll do a couple of plugs. April 12th, I will be. Wait. Is that the one I need to start with? Yeah, April 12th, I'll be at Chunky's in Manchester, New Hampshire. April 26th, I will be back in Manchester at Headliners Comedy Club. And then April 23rd, I'll be doing the showcase at the Comedy Connection in East Providence. I'll close out that show if you want to go to see that. Yeah, that's what I have going on for the month of April.
Excellente. Frank, where are you performing?
I'm gonna be in New York for a weekend next month. I don't know the name of the venue.
Oh, nice.
Way to
But
go.
I'll find
Good
out for
job.
next week.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Great job. Fucking hard worker over here.
To be fair, I did
does
ask.
his
I was
best.
just not told yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're there for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going. Me and JJ Jones are going down
Oh,
to do
nice.
a weekend. Yeah.
Very good.
So JJ Jones is bringing you to do the weekend?
He's headlining. He said, "Do you want a feature for me?" I said, "Yes."
That was very nice of him to do. Anyway, so yeah, go check that out. Frank will be in New York somewhere.
Yeah, figure.
But that concludes this presentation. But join us over on Patreons at thebriansworld.com. We will have a lot more tomfoolery and shit for you to listen to. Love you all. See you soon. Au revoir.
What am I doing?
Beautiful.
Got a peach.
Beauty, yes.